easy, baby. Ah. Baby, you are the girl that I dream about every night when I go to bed. Girl, it's you that I love, and it's you that I trust. Girl, I want you to be my love, my love.
All right, and so very soon we bring you the program Nothing to Hide right here on Sky 107.1 FM.
Oh, baby, please don't say goodbye. I need you by my side. Every time I look in your eyes, I see the sunrise. I don't want you to leave me. Without your love, baby, my heart is broken. Cause you are one in a million, the one that I'm depending on. The love of my life, girl, is you, girl. Some say love is wicked, to me your love is kind. You're always on my mind, that's why I need you all the time. Girl, it's you I want, and it's you I need. Baby, I'm begging you, please. I won't see reason to make you cry. I won't see reason to break. All about you, girl, it's all about me. Whatever pain you feel, I feel the same. Oh yeah. I don't want you to leave me. Without your love, baby, my heart is broken. Cause you are one in a million, the one that I'm depending on. The love of my life, girl, is you, girl. My heart beats when I can be with you, when I think of you. Baby, I just wanna live my life for you. Baby girl, don't go away. You are my missing rest. Slow down, baby, come closer. In you, I see my future. Baby, let's be together. I don't want you to leave me. Without your love, baby, my heart is broken. Cause you are one in a million, the one that I'm depending on. The love of my life, girl, is you, girl. It's easy, baby.
Large music.
It leaves no stone unturned. It asks the hard questions. It uncovers every secret that's worth uncovering. Liberia's upliftment is its prime objective. The program is Nothing to Hide. It digs deep into the minds of the guest and brings out the facts. Nothing to hide. It window dresses no issue. It sees no sacred crown. It believes that a government or nation of the people must not work in secrecy. It's on Sky 107.1, Monday to Friday, 3 to 4 o'clock p.m. If we love Liberia, we will be sincere in our dealings with one another. It leaves no stone unturned. It asks the hard questions. It uncovers every secret that's worth uncovering. Liberia's upliftment is its prime objective. The program is Nothing to Hide. It digs deep into the minds of the guest and brings out the facts. Nothing to hide. It window dresses no issue. It sees no sacred crown. It believes that a government or nation of the people must not work in secrecy. It's on Sky 107.1, Monday to Friday, 3 to 4 o'clock p.m. If we love Liberia, we will be sincere in our dealings with one another.
Good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to another interesting edition of the program, Nothing to Hide, on Sky 107.1. Today is the 12th day of July 2021. My name is Matthias Labindi. This afternoon, it's been days now since during the weekend we had a conversation with the chairman of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Captain Jerry Colley, who sent a strong message of warning to the government. By the way, announced a planned protest slated for the 15th of July. This news has now spread over the country like a wildfire because many are expecting a multitude ex-soldiers on that day. But maybe during the course of the weekend, something happened in between, and maybe these people have changed their minds. So I've reached out to the disbanders again to hear from them whether they still maintain their position on July 15th. This afternoon, I'm going to be in conversation with First Lieutenant Dakutu Dizese. He's the co-chair for administration of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia. And we have Captain Telma here this afternoon as well. Telma, is the head, the cheerleader being auxiliary court of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia. I'll be right back after this break. That's right. You're listening to Nothing to Hide on Sky 107.1. Welcome this afternoon, this wonderful, wonderful Monday afternoon on this 12th day of July 2021. My name is Matthias, and I have with me in studio this afternoon two distinct personalities. I have Captain Telma. Captain Telma is of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia. I also have along with me here First Lieutenant Dakutu Dizese. He's the co-chair for administration of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia. But at the same time, Captain Telma Kennedy is the cheerleader Women Auxiliary Corps. Before I start the conversation with my guest here this afternoon, I would like to just quickly inform you about a few things, on the program, right? We do not have extra interest in what the disbanded soldiers are planning to do on the 15th of July. But it warrants concern, it warrants attention that such message will be sent out to the public, that about hundreds of them going to step forward on that day, provided they show up. So what we have done, we've reached out to the Bureau of Veteran Affairs of the Armed Forces of Liberia. So the Bureau is going to be coming here on tomorrow as well in the afternoon. We hope to have on the program Major Alexander Gia, along with the head of the bureau, to explain to us about developments there and some of the noise we've heard repeatedly, and even the one we're about to discuss right now. What's happening with the disbanded soldiers? I also want to inform you about something quickly regarding the statement that was released by the youth wing of the CDC. Pointing out of two individuals in the government. One is an assistant minister, as well as the other is the Commissioner General of the Maritime Authority, Mr. Eugene Nangbe, about what they consider as a display of opulence, because Assistant Minister Emmanuel Porter bought a car for his wife on her birthday, and former Minister Eugene Nangbe was seen eating a very, very sumptuous dish. So they say they see those as provocation to the masses when people are suffering in the country. So I did further digging, further investigation about that. I try to reach out. Usually when CDC when releases a statement, you see that they'll follow the statement. But if you notice, they've done a radio station to talk about a statement since they did that. Because it's a direct attack against the two individuals. And maybe more people will even be attacked in the process. So the generational envy that these guys usually talk about, among themselves as young government officials, they are the one directly showing each other the generational envy. Another thing quickly is that the president has a golden opportunity about Mr. Brownie Samaka and the people of Lofa County. Mr. President, go back to what the people said. Good afternoon, welcome. My name is Matthias, and this is Nothing to Hide on Sky 107.1. It's a privilege again. I just want to hear from my guest again about their planned action against national government. I'm even informed that members of the Bureau of Veteran Affairs are currently, receiving their salaries. Why is it that this group is not receiving, its salaries yet for its own members? Major, please coming, Lieutenant. All right, come a little bit closer. Okay, I think that's much better. So yes, good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon, First Lieutenant Zize. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Good afternoon, madam. Welcome. All right, please, you have to speak to the mic.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Thank you. All right. You had, let me begin with you, ladies, before gentlemen. You had the group called Women Auxiliary Code. Tell us about that. What is it about?
We are compassion of women got enlisted, and somebody talked.
You just have to remove the shield, please. Yes, I would permit. Yeah, please. Much better. Yeah.
We are women that got enlisted and inducted in the army that will serve all the years. And from the time of our adjustment from this army, we have been in the advocacy from an early day up to this present.
Okay.
And today, this is my first time since in the advocacy for the past 14 years to come up.
Your first time getting in studio.
Yes.
So this
To get over the my very first time.
And meaning this other plan you people have, is stronger. It has a more force behind it than the previous actions you people have taken. What makes this one more important than the previous?
The thing what make it more important because they comment it inserted it to our plan.
How so?
Since government got elected, they pay us like how they feel like paying us.
Okay.
Most of our police are dying. Most of them are sick. For this reason, that is why I have pointed out. Can you imagine? 5 months.
5 months.
5 months now, government have not paid us. And this payment is like 7,000 Liberian dollar. Madam Ellen Johnson said it when she pensioned us, when we went at the table and we told her what we have to tell her, and we looked in her eyes and we said, Madam President, it was real pressure. You can't get somebody that worked all the year, 20, 25 years in the service, and they be treated like they are nothing into the society. Some of us, we are career soldiers. Some of like Cyril, like K. Julie, my commanders, they are sick. And you can go on naming, some are dying. Today, we come, government of Liberia got our pension pay, 5 months. They say we should go through a vetting process. Nobody against government mandate. But what belongs to Caesar, give it to Caesar. What belongs to Jesus, go to Jesus.
But the information I've gathered about why you people, have incessantly protested against the issue of going to the banks and all of that, is that you people have too many names, fake names. You're a woman. I'm coming, sir. You're a woman, and I'm told, according to some, reports, just individual opinions, that women are the most trusted, gender as compared to the men. So I would like to hear from you. Do you people have fake names? Why you people don't want to go through the process, through the banking process? What is the issue? What exactly do you people have on?
Made me.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. You have some documents in
You
your
see
hand. You
this
have some
document?
papers. Yeah.
You see the document I brought here?
Mhm.
This is in 1990.
This is 1990.
It's wax.
Work demo personnel.
Yes.
So
This-
meaning you have a database of all of
all of
the
them. This is in 1990. This is
in the.
those that were retired,
Mm.
but the government. These people you see here, they are now on pensioner. Calculate. Me, I work.
But some of these names, some of the controversy that we've heard about this thing is that some of these names, the people that are no longer alive. How do you trace them? How do you trace their beneficiaries?
The children, that's what I say. Since I started the advocacy, it was not there. I have not stood there. Some of our colleagues, children have not been educated. You will find most of them at Soko. Today, because what we stood for, what we told the president, I personally told the president.
Ellen Johnson said
Ellen Johnson said it at that time that, Madam President, we have to go to the drawing board. You know that time when Ellen pension, you know how much our salary? Our salary was like $165 Liberian dollar, $235. I'm a pay ministry. Today the people at the bureau, Kurish.
165,000
Liberian dollar, LD. No, $1.62. When did that demonstration during that time, Ellen carried our salary up to 1,100, some 1,000. I was like $333. When they put my salary up, I was like $1,333. Liberty. I got a payroll. I'm a payroll analyst. Yes, I'm an accountant.
Okay.
I'm professional. Yes.
So these names you have here now,
Yeah.
Are all people that served the army
Yes.
since the 90s. I'm seeing July 1990.
Yeah, these are the group. These are the retired soldiers. Some of our police are died.
Okay, let me hear quickly from the Lieutenant General. Sir, why is this planned action significant to the disbanded soldiers of the armed forces of Liberia?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Once more, my name is First Lieutenant Dagudu D. Zizi, co-chair for administration disbanded armed forces of Liberia. I want to say that the government is treating us like we fall from planet Earth. We are not Liberians. Why do I say so? The government instituted mission for us to go back, for us to take. We are not against government policy. We are against the corruptive attitude of that proceeding of the policy. Why do I say so? The government said all AFL, former AFL should take citizen ID card. Number one, let me tell you, I was citizen before I joined the army.
Yes.
If you are not citizen of Liberia, you cannot join the Liberian army. Let me make it one clear. The citizen ID card, government say we should take, nobody against it, but it's a process. The Veteran Bureau brought biometric citizen ID card for us to go back. We say yes, we are not against it, but let there be transparency. And the transparency aspect is what the Veteran Bureau don't want to adhere to. The whole exercise that went on in our barrack about the citizen ID card was fraudulent. We wrote communication to the defense minister that this exercise is, how can you have a biometric ID card without involving the battalion commander who know the soldiers? You're taking civilian people, putting them on soldier people name. We got proof that it is fraudulent. We can prove it beyond all reasonable doubt. The defense minister is aware of what I'm saying.
You know what really gets to me to some extent is that since this discussion have been going on, you people have been appearing on many radios, highlighting this particular thing, reporting. At some point, Captain Jerry Colley was invited at the headquarters of the Lebron National Police, and the defense minister requested of you people to retract the statement released some time ago about burning down banks as an executive committee and thing. Has there been any meeting called, whether by the Bureau of Veteran Affairs, for you people to sit down and provide your evidence, the evidence you have against the fraudulent people in the Veteran Bureau? Has there been any meeting called by the Defense Ministry? Has there been any meeting called, by, even the President's office, the Minister of State, to find out whether these things that the people are saying, now you're threatening a protest? Has there been any meeting called by any higher authority, of the nation?
The Minister of State, no, but the defense.
So what happened during the meeting with the defense minister?
On 4 occasions, we had a meeting with the defense minister. We told him that these things we have proof to prove it. He set a committee to investigate. The deputy director for administration, veteran affairs, the man was guilty. He was guilty about corruption, check scanner.
Alexander Gia
was guilty.
The good thing is that he's coming here.
He was guilty. Say, I say. That could just say. Defense minister set a committee. That committee was headed by Colonel Water. Nangwe, they went through the investigation. Colonel Nambe gave his money. Gia was guilty. The only thing the defense minister said, Gia must pay. Imagine, government is fighting corruption. Deputy Director for Veteran Affairs corrupt the people money, ate the people money. They went through investigation. He was guilty. The only thing the defense minister and his deputy say, the man should pay the money back.
Is it from that point you people decided not to trust the Bureau of Veteran Affairs and not to work along with it and started running your own show now? Now you're now seen as an agitating group. You're always agitating. You're inciting now. Your statement could be described as just people who want to incite people against the government, because July 15th, that's just few days to just a week or two to the celebration of 26th of July 26th.
Let me answer that question. That is one of the points. But the main point is the Veteran Bureau been in existence from Madame Erin Sadi's regime. The disbanded airfare is not on Veteran Bureau. They had the first Director General, Reverend Law, what embarrassed us? General Kolako King, what embarrassed us? But they man, Colonel Gurish, who dropped from the base, he went on base, airfare recruit base for full bene, 0 week, he ran away. Only to find himself to MPFL land fighting us. Tell me, my brother, the man who ran away from recruit base.
You're accusing this man that he's not a real enlisted member of the armed forces of Liberia?
Now, I'm telling you, the man
he's a runaway soldier. So he was not a soldier, he escaped.
He was a runaway recruit, not even a soldier. When he ran away.
How did he become a colonel then?
Thank you. Let me get there so you
want to make this personal now?
Yes.
Colonel Goodrich.
I will talk everything. They man ran away from the base, recruit 0 week time. He ran away, he went across the land to Chancellor. And that was a rebel fighting the airfield. This man, when Chancellor took over, Daniel Chair brought him as they brought him and incorporated him in the army. They made him Deputy Chief of Finance, Lieutenant Colonel. Imagine, this is a man who the president appointed to the Veteran Bureau to hear those that he fought. The man have a tinted record. The man is a rebel, former rebel.
Okay, at this time there are no names calling of people as rebels and all of that.
This kind of man cannot control the Veteran Bureau.
I think we're going through the process of national healing. So there are a number of things you people have against this particular Veteran Bureau. Now you've just made a very strong allegation. against Conor Goodrich.
Yes.
He's a former rebel. He does not have the moral right
Thank you.
to head the veteran bureau
Not at
and
all.
all of that. But another thing is, you people too are considered corrupt elders who have blotted list of names of different individuals. You don't want to go under government restriction. You want to control your own show,
Thank you very much.
thereby receiving checks.
Thank you very much.
You're receiving checks, and then you're receiving checks, but these checks, the owners are not around. It's okay. The owners are not around. You're the ones benefiting directly from the checks. Is that the reason why you just keep on agitating to run your own government?
Thank you for bringing that question. I'm a leader. During my days of active service, I served as S1. S1 means adjutant general. The man who have record for soldiers, who can give the day-to-day report. The disbanded airfield never made payroll. Make the payroll and send it to the finance ministry. Those names that they are calling ghost name, we don't have ghost name. We never face payroll. Our fallen heroes, those are died. Those are died. Their children are receiving their 7,000 LD. 7,000 LD is what they're giving us. The children come for put it in loan and go to school. These are the names they are calling ghosts. So we say ghosts, we call everybody. They won't pay. They say they're not paying beneficiary. We say, okay, as a leader, the only thing we can do is to inform the people to go for their pay. So the guys will pay. The people demonstrator, infra finance here, they were forced to pay them. The names they are calling ghosts. These are the names
they pay the names. They pay the very.
They pay them. They see names. They call it ghosts. They pay them when they put God at the finance administrator. They pay them. They got at the barrel. The defense minister, deputy defense minister, all of them run away. They say that Jama code the course. My brother, I'm calling on the president of the Republic of Liberia. I'm calling on the president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellencies, CRC, George Manuel Weah, to dismiss Jagako, dismiss the defense minister.
But this is getting very personal. Why are you calling for dismissal now, instead of settling your situation, the issue you have, instead of talking about finding an amicable solution? But you're thinking about dismissing
Why
people.
do I say they should dismiss them? These people don't mean well for the CDC-led government. I'm telling you the truth.
Who is to determine that? Is it you or the person who appointed them? They work at the will and pleasure of the president.
The defense minister may lead the president by recommending Gurish to him for appointment. The president don't know Gurish. The soldier don't know Gurish. The defense minister forced Gurish on the soldier. They may not a soldier. He ran away from the base. Mayor Gia, who was the head of the disbanded airfield, he had meeting with the defense minister. They said we should go for reconciliation meeting with the Veteran Bureau. Minister Magia said we should go and reconcile. When the kid told us, battalion commander, who is the opinion leader of the disbanded airfield, instructed Mayor Gia, say, send a reconciliation. We embrace that. Go there. Anything you can, he tell us. What about that job in it or after job? Every time they had that meeting for 3 weeks. When he come to the office, we ask him, everything will be fine.
And that's how Alexander Gio abandoned you people in a struggle.
Yes, he said everything will be fine. To our utmost surprise, we heard him on the air, Deputy Director for Administration. Look.
And he went silent since that moment.
Yes. So, that's what I'm saying. The defense minister misled the president. Look, some of the things that are going on the president don't know about it.
So this whole thing, it's not just about the 5-month salary you guys are calling for now that you're going to be protesting
it's
for.
Inclusive.
What you need, what you need is a real time where you people will sit down and iron out a number of things and root out everything and correct it. If a correction should be made, where should it start from?
My brother, if I tell you, if only we see Joe Weah or we see the Minister Magay, who give him some fact, documentary evidence, people will be fired. So they don't want for all the same way the president. They don't even want for the sake with McGill.
What do you think that if you sit down with the president or Nathaniel or Minister Nathaniel McGill, some people will be dismissed
They will be surprised
of what you have?
Evidence.
The evidence you have to,
Yes.
to prove
Yes.
against how many persons you're talking about?
Mayor Gia,
Hmm.
Mayor Gia, Courage, Defense Minister, and his deputy, and Janako.
You have tangible evidence against them of
Serious
corruption,
thing, yes.
that they supported corruption.
They are supporting corruption.
They are supporting corruption.
Yes.
Can you explain a bit about that?
Thank you very much. The exercise that was done in the barrel, it was fraudulent. Imagine the president said he will fight corruption to the level. A defense minister who set a committee to investigate corruptive attitude. That committee did their work and forwarded the report to him. He said the man should just pay his money.
The man should pay the money back to the
soldier that
the soldiers.
Yes. And the man told us that he paid over 200,000 they're gonna pay from his own salary. Look, we are now from different planets. I'm calling on the president of Liberia to tell General Cole, the defense minister, director of federal affairs, deputy, let it leave us alone. Let the sleeping dog lie. There's 7,000. Let it give our money. We get children. We don't want problem in this country. We are law-abiding citizens.
What makes you guys think that you can cause any problem for this country? You stage a protest. It's a protest. You gather. Security come. The government provides security for you. If you like, you stay there for as long as you want. How is that going to injure the peace of this nation?
The reason why I'm saying that we don't need problem. We have former soldier. We are demonstrating commitment to the peace process.
Lieutenant Zisse, let me ask you this question. You're a former soldier, yes, that we know that you people are former soldiers. So does it mean that we should get frightened because someone is talking about former soldiers planning to stage a protest? You say, let the sleeping dog lie.
No.
If you're not let alone to lie, what do you think may happen?
The Liberian people know all over the world. The Nigerians, they say the former AFL are well disciplined. If we were not disciplined, then long time. But we feel that this country is for us. We should demonstrate commitment to the peace process. But we will not be living dead.
You're living dead?
Yes.
How so?
Thank you. 7,000 liberty. Imagine Janako government worker can take loan. We should take loan 4, 5, 6 months. We go, we sit down, solve our problem. Janako, the Controller General, say AFL soldier will not take loan no more. We will just live on 7,000 liberty. Is that fair? This is the reason why I said somebody think the president don't know about it. They can just pour the money. It will sit with the president or Minister Magate today. My man will rule plenty of things up that I don't know about.
Well, you're listening to Nothing to Hide on Sky 107.1. We're in conversation with the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia.
Sure.
I have with me, I just want to, let the public know that shortly we're going to open the lines to hear from you. I have with me Captain Thelma here this afternoon. Captain Thelma Kennedy. She's the chairlady of the WAC. WAC is the Women Auxiliary Code of the disbanded soldiers of the Armed Forces of Liberia. I also have with me Dakutu Zisse. He sounds somehow like maybe not threatening, but standing a strong warning that the president should listen or hearken to what they have to say. But why is July 15 so important, so dear to you people? Haven't listened to all of the things that the lieutenant just outlined, the co-chair just outlined. Why is it so important to you people that even you women going to be stepping forward, to join your male counterparts in protesting, against some things that you do not like?
Let me just come in before I talk about the July 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
He talk about the loan. You see me? When they retire us,
Well, I think she's off, Mark. Please, folks, guys, let's check. Oh, yeah, please go ahead, Mark.
When they retire us at that time, we gave loan. I was not the loaner. I'm a businesswoman.
Okay.
We gave loan to the soldiers. when he hear him talking about dismissing Changako, can Ministry of Finance issue a check and tell you expire? Huh?
That's- that-
2019,
That's what you people been experiencing.
of course. Government of Liberia got 20 million for us. Besides June salary, that expire, we got an expire check. The cash that in national cover is 20 million. Will the Luna go behind finance to a follow up them? I got my office there besides the DA Federal office. This LHUR knows. He brought a loan, our money left in there. Tell me, my brother, the president said that we're not be better in our own economy. Today, we are better. I expect me to run my family. I am a well-learned woman. The LHUR said I recruited him. The LHUR.
In the army.
Of course. I served 3 different commanding general. I worked over the years. If they what I deserve as a retired soldier, it takes the national ID card, it takes the veteran ID card. That ID card can take it, the national ID card can carry it anywhere. Every foreigner got a citizen ID card here. I challenge it. They tell the brother about this ID card. We were the second group of people that took it at Congo. See the people that flocked in there to go take it. The last time, one of the representatives was talking about our national ID card. Yes, Jimmy Smith. They were doing it in our district. Today, we say no. If they really want the president, during the time of President Weah, when you are peace ambassador, Ellen sent us to him. And you know what he told us, the conversation we had. The president can look at me and say, you know me. I in the advocacy. I am.
So July 15 is
July
the date.
15 is.
You're going to be coming for?
We come for, we call all those that we can get their parents, their children. They should come. Because right now, before I left to come into the studio, or later was there, came to do a follow-up to me. The only thing I told her, say, come to the finance ministry. I'm not no more in charge of your father check again. Go there, Changako, we give it. You know the things I saw disheartening. Minister sat down with us as you see. You see the letter they tell the brother, I bring a document. When we talk about this Adika Benin, we wrote. We went to meeting for it. We went to meeting. We're not against policy. Look, we got document.
And this is March 12, 2020.
Yes.
Honorable
Defense.
Daniel D.
Again.
Zianka, Minister of National
Okay.
Defense, Republic of Liberia. Dear sir, with profound gratitude and reverence, I write to acknowledge you your communication from the Office of the Controller and Accountant General, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, citing the leadership of the unconstitutional disbanded soldiers for a meeting to discuss biometric or national identification cards as attached.
Yeah.
Honorable Minister, the Board of Directors of the National Bureau of the National Bureau of Veteran Affairs, can the issue of veteran affairs be discussed offside of Veteran Bureau when you are strenuously striving to unite the men peacefully under the Bureau of Veteran Affairs? Sir, so he was requesting that the Veteran Bureau doesn't get involved with the disbanded soldiers.
Yeah, and Minister Go, we wrote Changako, and the minister and Changako replied to this communication. He replied, "We're not against the policy." Yeah, he wrote before we and see when the time he wrote us, that's the time he replied. This
so there's the time the government requested for you
for
people
us to go
do
through
the
the
biometric.
biometric and tell what LHUR respond to the minister and to the Minister of Defense and there. So tell me, my brother.
So this change in Alexander Gia's action now towards you people, all of what yesterday is not against them.
And moreover,
what does it mean?
The thing that's happening, let's say we offer check, we got cost name. You know how many checks you sign for on a daily basis since they went to that bureau? Last month, let your LHUR come up. They pay what he took for the Veteran Bureau, government of Bureau pay. He paid check. He paid beneficiary money that let he come here.
So you people are sitting on top of the government should tap into and investigate corruption in the Veteran Bureau.
Yes. Yes. Look, from the time the advocate say, I have been there, look, I used to stay up 4 o'clock in the morning up to present for my friends that I know the way out. I'm fighting for my friends and I don't know the way out. Me, I know my way out to the bank. Some people blind. You expect them to go to the bank? You expect my child to be 18 years old? I got a 21-year-old grandchild in college. So if anything happens, they say you have to be 18 years before you can get your parent. I don't have an 18-year child. I got children that are almost 50. I'm a 64 years old woman. Look at me sitting here. Am I deserve this? I said no. I said no.
So you know, First Lieutenant, so this whole thing is set for the 15th.
Yes.
Is a reminder again.
We're not
Before
threatening
the
the
caller,
state.
I want to talk something.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I want to say is we are not threatening the state, but we need what belongs to us. Let the president prevail. Let the minister of state prevail on Jangaku to give our money. We cannot be 5,000 plus, then you pay 1,000 plus, one with the 3,000 plus. We are not saying that we're not going in bank. We're not saying that one. We are not against government policy. But if they bring their pay, why would taking their pay? When you go for your pay, then you process. You go for your pay, you process. The second one is Alexander Gia was on the air this morning talking about our powerful chairman, Captain Jerry Colley. Jerry Colley is a renowned soldier. He's not involved in corruption in that era. But Mayor Gia is corrupt to the letter. When we were in active service, because of corruption, eating soya money, the same way you're doing it now. He was beaten by Eddie Stewart in Bombing Hills. The broken head.
For you, bro. I
Yes,
know tomorrow is
he met
going to be
himself
really
up.
good.
He met himself up after that beating. That, you know, when something is in your blood,
So there were no proper investigation of the characters of people to head the Bureau of Veteran
No,
Affairs,
no,
and that's the
nothing
reason
at
why
all.
you people
No
think that
setting.
it is not proceeding
it
properly.
is not. When the president can get involved, there will be no noise. But now, if the president and the minister of state don't get involved to know the
real
actual
story.
thing, the root cause of this whole thing, it will be rigmarole.
Okay, let's leave it like that. You're listening to Nothing to Hide on Sky 107.1. Today is the 12th day of July 2021. We have just 3 days to this most talk about, you know, protest action or maybe peaceful assembly of the disbanded soldiers of the armed forces of Liberia, because they are going to be in their numbers, so there may be some obstruction on that day. I don't know how many, whether the government is getting ready to, you know, engage them in a talk, or the government will be providing security for them. That I cannot state. But let's hear from you now. Call us in the numbers 07777 107 221 Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Master.
Good afternoon, sir. Let's hear you.
My name is Lamini Kemaka, calling from Johnson School.
Mr. Kemoka, please go ahead.
You know, my recommendation to the Force Institute is I'm pleading on them, I'm begging them, you know. The act of demonstrating, you know, the people will see it as violent on the part of the former soldier. Honestly, what I'm pleading on them is that let them work on the Veteran Bureau. You know, I live in a Jangaku, the man said in said a lot of meetings to meet with the people. But all were aborted because they not believe in a Veteran Bureau. It shouldn't be so.
Not true.
The disbanded forces should not be divided. They should be on one structure, you know. And on the more end, they get a pay that is all to get. That's all to be divided. When they be divided, there will be chaos. There will be problems. So pleading on them that they stop the Tony, and not necessary. The demonstration are necessary.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution as well. Let's hear from this other person. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miles,
Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
and good afternoon to your studio guest. My name is David E. Harris, call from Broad and Runner Street.
Mr. Harris, go ahead, my brother.
Matara, thank you for your platform. But it's so saddening to hear our people that took oath to defend the state persistently advocating for their just benefit and they didn't receive it. Matarios, I listened to our sister there. He said the retirement payment or the monthly payment. That look at people that took oath to defend this country, guarding men and women, taking away 300 LD on a monthly basis. If it was not for our former president, Madam Tali, to increase the money to 1,003 LD.
At that time, at that time also, Mr. Harris, quickly, at that time, the money was valued. So giving
Mateo, let's forget about the issue of money being valued. During Madam Eli 12 years, 300 LD didn't do nothing for you and your kids.
It got elevated. That's why it got amended at some point. That's what she said.
Yeah, it got amended to 1,003. It was nothing. Even it was nothing, Mateo.
Okay.
Our people in the hall there, they are the problem. They got 103 members in the hall there taking millions of dollars on a monthly basis. And we got people that are suffering in the sun that took off to serve and protect this nation, taking away 300 LD or 1,300.
Okay.
It is wrong. And lastly, they said something about the payroll issue, about people having ghost names. Mateo, if we're discussing ghost names, discuss the people that structure the payroll at the nature of finance. Because I don't think the state or the brother are instituted there. There are any means to put people on the payroll without those that are responsible for the payroll. Thank you this afternoon.
Thanks for the contribution as well. Let's hear you caught us on those numbers. But in the meantime, let me read a few comments here. DR Fairfuller said, good morning, my dear brother, friend and brother, Mr. Labinia. I'm watching you guys this morning from Phoenix, Arizona, USA. Meek Snub emails said, take the mask off your mouth. You are in studio. No, this is a wrong advice. Joseph Conton says, but why is it that the former soldiers are taking loans? Who's responsible to repay those loans? The question goes to you, Madam Thelma Kennedy. You talk about the places you go for loan, usually you don't get them anymore. Abraham Porego Mojo Setu is watching. Kula S. Johnson says, okay, Kula said they are in the studio, but too close to each other. So it's good that they keep on the marks. Yeah, thank you, Kula. Marian said, keep talking, don't go home today. Oh, I understand. Anyway, thank you so much. Cut us on those numbers 07777 But let's take Captain Jerry Colley. Captain Colley left the line. Yeah, so yeah, call us back on those numbers 07777 077221223. Let's address the issue. Let me talk to Captain Colley first and quickly hear from my guest. Hello, Captain Colley.
Yeah, good day, brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my dear brother, I just want to commend those leaders of the disbanded soldiers in studio today. This day is not about Captain Jerry Colley. Let me inform the country, this city, that even the payroll they're talking about, I don't have a need on it. Because prior to the crafting of that, were not done legally, and so I don't want my need to be on it. Once somebody sit down on the other side there, who my knee were enlisted in the army before the president called me a die ball. Why can you invite all in the studio for all to discuss the militarism and how you were enlisted, who enlisted you? What we see is that the soldier man who served this country protected the state of that no military violence took care by folks. By charging them coming to take the military, the marshal and the barrier by military violence. These soldiers should be treated as Liberian. Now, when it comes to the issue of the payment, I heard the court asking, who paid? The soldiers accepted the loan from the soldiers and paid through their checks. These are some of the money that in the bank, $20 million on a Jangako regime. A say because we're not threatening Jangako, LHGR used to sit down and say one dollar for one man. The rest of it, adoration. And that was the only way Jangako will come down to him. They say because we're not threatening him, we are educated. We cannot threaten people. We're discussing the issue for the Labron Podolu. I served this advocacy for 12 years under by the Ellen Jones as a spokesperson. At that time, where was Ellen Jones? He telling his the Labron Podolu, and I saw your man. How can you take some element that is called military issue?
Okay, Captain Colley, you people maintain your stance for the 15th of July.
For the 15th of July, Thursday, we're asking the national government to provide the necessary security for us. We are not troublemaker. We'll continue to protect this country. What we want is we assemble to the finance ministry. Lord understand our pay business. In fact, Jenna at my office on Kerry Street, one old man who don't know how to read a rebel in the army, in the agriculture battalion, just came to me and asked me, the people say we should find our own band. I went to RV band. Then I went to RV band and I carried the number today. Then today I go for my check. The people say I'm going to carry passport picture and carry their picture and carry their picture. You see the environment they are causing for the older people? People come from where gradually they come here for 1 check or 5 month check, 3 month checks.
Okay.
And figure where to go by.
Okay, Captain Colley. Thank you so much. Thank you, Captain Jerry Colley there. Yes.
Yeah. I want to show you something.
Yeah.
The government said we should go in a bank, right?
Yeah.
To tell you that these people got Haiti agenda for us with the Desbana AFL. I am the deputy for administration of Desbana AFL. I process.
Get a bit close to the
I process to go to the bank. I went to the finance ministry. The deputy controller. Okay, my paper for me to go to the bank, right? This is my bank book. This is my account number. This is my chest on. This is my
ID.
My national ID card. The mayor told me blank after Jangako deputy OKA for me to go in the bank because government said we should go to the bank to tell you that we are law-abiding citizens. Jangako told the people say we would have from here to this Banda AFL. Nobody will process us to go to the bank. This is my thing. This is a deputy signature. Then they say we don't want to go to the bank. Then we want to go to the bank. Jangako say nobody will process us. Look at it. That is deputy signature here. This is my bank account. This is my bank book. This is my chest stock.
But how did you know that it was a call that came from
the court told me that the controller said we shouldn't process. No, there's Banda AFL so here. This is why I brought it to studio so you can see the evidence. What they are saying, we don't want to go to the bank. I had a deputy for administration. There's Banda AFL. I want the process to go to the bank. The message, controller general say they will not process. I know you people. This is the proof.
Okay, so we are wrapping up now. Terma Kennedy, let me hear you, madam.
Let me just
let her close up, and then let me just squeeze in one person on the line. Yeah, hello. Good afternoon. No, I'm getting myself. Yeah, I hear you, ma'am.
You talk about how government get our money because we talk about loan. Yes, the administration of Amara Connect, that's the time we started that process. The soldier goes to work, he bring a chest on his ID card, we gave him our money. When we pay the check, we receive it, we process it, we go to the National Bank, they pay us. But now they stop, government took those checks and said the check expire. Can you imagine? You issue a manager and bring his check to me. Then I go in cash, he say expire. The person's administrator, those are working, said they go for loan. Well, I will making 7,000. You gave me 4 months. That's something like 28,000 that I carry. I'm able to do the business in my thing. But you can't deprive me. Okay, I will give the loan or not. My money, I can't get a return. Why you expect me to live? How the government expect me to live?
So what? Do you mean to say that the government should be the one to pay the people and then you collect your money from them?
Yes, our agreement to the disbursing office and got legal document. Jangako is invited to the court. We're talking to our counselor with the loaners. And today he's begging us to pay that 20,000.
Okay.
Minimum.
Thank you.
20 million.
Madam Thelma Kennedy. Yes, let's conclude with you, First Lieutenant.
I want to thank you for the invite. And I want to thank all those that call and those that don't never had a chance to call. One caller asks where we are getting loan from, where we're getting the money from. Our salary is 7,000 RD.
Yeah.
Our salary is 7,000 RD. The only way we can solve problem without money is to take loan from people for our salary check payment. You go take 4 months, you get your ID card, you get your check stone to the person. When your salary comes for that 4 months, the person take your check. That the thing in the quality goes in, one person can sign for 100 check. Nobody can do nothing with 7,000 in Liberia here for family. So you just have to take.
We'll go for like 5 months.
5 months, 6 months.
Credit.
Now when the loan check, that what the coin, one person can sign for 100 check.
But why not Lunar instead? Because it's a legal business. So you can go and pick up the check and give it to the Lunar instead of the person going for it.
It's difficult. When I take your money,
yeah,
I give you my ID card, I give you my check stone. So now will be John. I will bypass you. For my attitude of bypassing you, not paying your money,
yeah,
all the people will support it.
Okay. So some people have done it that way.
Yes.
That's why the person will collect all the basic
Thank you
things
very much.
that you cannot use elsewhere.
Yeah. So I want to take this time again to thank the management of Sky FM 107.1 for allowing us here in their cool scene studio. Very, very marvelous studio. And also call upon all those that never did their biometric, that never processed, to gather at the final ministry on the 15th of July 2021 for their pay. The final ministry will pay off. Thank you very much.
That's it for today's edition of the program, Nothing to Hide on Sky 107.1. My name is Matthias Labinde. I am just saying to you here that you continue to observe the preventive measures of the coronavirus. Well, no matter the difficulties, we can defeat it together. My name is Matthias. Have yourselves a wonderful time.